All right, so could you tell me your full name, please?
I'm Myongjin Lee. It's spelled out MYEONGJINLEE.
Okay. And are you working or are you a student?
I was a student right before, like a month ago, but I'm currently start to work at an academy in Korea, which is English for kids aged like 8 to 12.
Good. And do you like your job?
Yes, I'm kind of enjoying to work there, and the kids are really cute, so I'm happy for it.
And could you tell me about your hometown?
I was born and raised in Changwon, where is situated the southern part of the Korea, and it's located near the beautiful beach.
And do you think you will live in your hometown in the future?
I don't think I'm going to live in my hometown anymore. It's because I already moved to Seoul for my university, and then I'm planning to go abroad again. So I don't think hometown is my future home.
Okay, good. And now we're going to talk about shopping. So, do you like shopping?
Yeah, of course, definitely. When I get stressed, I usually go shopping, and even if I don't buy anything, going shopping makes me feel better. Yeah.
And do you like to compare prices when you shop?
Yeah, of course, because I've been a student for a long time. So whenever I make money for myself, I usually compare prices either offline shopping or online shopping.
And is it difficult for you to make choices when you shop?
I am not a picky person, so I usually decide to buy what I want. So I don't really hesitate to decide buying something.
And do you think expensive products are always better than cheaper ones?
Okay. I don't think it is always expensive one is better than cheaper one. It's because for example, in Korea there are a lot of cheaper brand or like thrift brand, I think. So, but their quality is quite good enough compared to the expensive one. So, in Korea, from my perspective, I can think of the cheaper brands are good for expectation when it comes to quality.
Okay. And do you prefer to go shopping alone or with other people?
I definitely will go shopping with my sister or friend because I don't have a good eyes for choosing clothes or something. So I definitely need some help to choose what is the best one for me.
Okay. Okay, that will do us for part one. Let's move on to the second part of the test. So we'll get your question here. Yeah, so here is your question, and there's a pen for you. Okay, so I'll give you 1 minute now to do some note taking and prepare. Okay, so you can begin with that. 1 minute now, Imogen. Okay, you ready? I just grab this back off you. Thank you. So yeah, could you describe a time when you ate something for the first time?
I'm going to tell you about the food that I tried for the first time. I tried Greek food, and it was 2019. I was in Vancouver. There are a lot of chances to try another country's food. So that day I decided to go for a Greek restaurant. And it was summer, so I need some fresh, like different kind of food that I never tried. So I went there with my sister. I entered the restaurant and we were waiting for the server, but the funniest thing was the server looks a little bit of intoxicated, like her eyes looks really tired. And then we ordered what we liked. Then, well, at first I was really unfamiliar with the Greek food, so I didn't really know how to eat it. So we were trying to ask server how to eat this food to enjoy fully these kind of dishes. So and then we decided to order another like drinks, but it was really normal drinks that I can have in my daily life, not in Greek restaurant especially. So to be honest, the Greek food was good, but
okay, that's 2 minutes now. Okay, so I have to stop you there.
Okay.
All right, thank you. So since then, have you eaten much Greek food?
After that, I haven't got another time to the restaurant, but I definitely would go there the other day.
Okay. Well, what's your favorite foreign food to eat?
Foreign food. It will be Italian food because it is like easy to access like everywhere you are. Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, now we're going to part 3 of the test. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, so keeping with the topic, what kinds of foreign food are popular in your country?
In my country, the most popular one would be American food, I think, because we consider American food as like hamburgers or pizza. Actually, pizza is from Italian food as far as I know, but definitely America, like the state, is regarded as one of the biggest consumer for the pizza. So pizza and hamburger is the most consumed in Korea, especially as a late night meal. Yeah.
Okay. And do you think all age groups enjoy these kinds of food?
I don't think pizza and hamburgers, like fast food, is not for the whole age group. It's because it's kind of oily and like too cheesy for the older group, because in my opinion, for the older groups, they more likely to prefer fresh one or something easy to digest.
Okay. And do you think should teachers or parents teach children how to cook?
Definitely yes. It's because children will not live with their parents forever, and then knowing how to cook will help the young age group to be independent and feed themselves in the future.
And do you think it's common these days for parents to teach their kids how to cook?
Unfortunately, I think it's getting less common to teach how to cook. It's because it's getting busier these days, and then both parents are required to work more. So I think they don't have much time to cook together from the childhood.
Okay. And do you think in the future it will continue to be like this, or will it change?
I think it depends on the families. If they put effort to how to cook, then have their time with family. That family would teach children how to cook. But on the other hand, if some family put more value to make money or have a busy life, they don't have time to know how to cook.
Okay. And why do people like to eat their local food, their traditional food?
It's because it is the most familiar food for them, and they won't feel any inconvenience or exotic feeling when they are eating, and I think eating should give the happiest time to people.
Okay. All right. That will do us. That's part 3 finished as well. Okay. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Okay. Right. As we were doing the test, obviously I'm taking some notes, and you know you're graded on 4 parts: fluency, vocab, pronunciation, and grammar. Let's say your overall score today, the estimate would be a 6.0 today. In terms of fluency, obviously there was some hesitation in it, but I think it wasn't too bad, especially in part 1 and part 3 you were able to speak comfortably about most topics. I'd say what we want to work on is there's some grammar errors. We'll just look at some of these here. Okay, so I was a student, just articles here, so just make sure I was a student in that situation. I currently start work, so start work would be in the past, so make sure you say I started work a few weeks ago, or I'm currently working. So currently is always present tense with that. I'm enjoying to work there, so I'm enjoying working. Yeah, after enjoy you always have ing, as you probably know. This one is maybe a little tricky one. Okay, you talked about Changwon. Okay, so Changwon, where is in the southern part of Korea. So when we use this clause, we can't say where, we have to say which. Okay? We only use where if there is an action verb in this sense. So for example, Changwon is the city where I met my friend. Okay, but you're just describing your hometown. Changwon, which is in the southern part. Okay, when I get stressed, just sometimes here between I'm and I, just so when I get stressed, Articles sometimes as well, they're quite difficult, I think, and so when you're talking about something in general, make sure you just use the plural tense compared to expensive products, not the expensive one. Another one here was using another. Okay, so you said another country's food. We could say, you know, international food, foreign food, maybe exotic food. Make sure as well with another, it's always singular. another country, other countries, other drinks. Yeah. So I'll go through these with you properly anyway, but you can have a look at this yourself. Pronunciation was generally good as well. Nothing really stood out as incorrect, but that was okay. Vocabulary, I think it's enough for 6.0, but there was some, repetition of the same words, and if you wanted to get a higher score, we need to try and level up a little bit with that. But in general, it was a good test. Yeah, did well in front of the camera. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.